My name's Kenny Eaton. I'm all about the artist. I love music, and I'm all about no compromises with sound and creativity and budgeting. So we started the studio as a way for artists to similarly not compromise in not only their creation of music but also the production of it. I'm a musician myself, so I started this studio as a way for me to make my music, and I found out I can help bands in the area and my friends and other people help make music of their own. So it was a really win-win. And with that in mind, that's how we started the studio. Two main things that set me apart from the competition is, first and foremost, I'm a musician first and an engineer second. So when I approach recording, I approach it as a musician. So I know some engineers like to get bogged down in technical aspects of microphone placement and EQ and all that kind of stuff, and all that stuff's important, but if the music's not there, then none of it matters. So the first and foremost thing is that I'm a musician first, and I try and make the music sound as good as possible with engineering in mind. And the second big thing that sets me apart is that the gear I have is really nice, and it supports us in that mission to make good music. We have top of the line Pro Tools HDX converters, which is some of the best digital technology available now, and I also have a Trident 65 console, which is a decent vintage analog console. So you get kind of the best of both worlds for a very, very affordable price. I'd say my recording style is laid back, but also direct and organized. I like to make sure that everybody accomplishes their goals that they set out to do from the first place and the time they set out to do. So that said, I know I try and make the recording process one of the most fulfilling and enjoyable processes you'll ever go through. That said, recording can be stressful and intense sometimes, and I try and make it as laid back and chill as possible with being as intense with the takes and the musicality of it. I think the role of the recording engineer or the record producer is basically to get out of the way of the musician and let the ideas that they come up with really take hold, and the role of the engineer is really just to actualize those ideas and put those into place and make them sound good. So I really try and make my studio as warm and open and inviting as possible, and musicians should know that every idea that they have has its merit here, and I'm not going to shoot down any ideas, and I'm very, very open-minded when it comes to music. And I'm just trying to make sure everybody who steps their foot in and out of the door here leaves completely 100% satisfied with their products. I love just being that guy that people get excited when they hear the song they wrote because of the things I did and the things I helped them do. So I honestly love my job. I think it's the coolest thing in the world.